Buddy, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead. That catchphrase is still very strange to say out loud. Welcome to the stream, Makoto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, I want to clarify something really quick. So the whole plan for this was I would go through like base game, right? Then I would come back to the point where I was at in Final Fantasy mode and continue the playthrough from there. Problem. Was not nearly as fast as I thought I was because I kept watching the cutscenes again. And now I am back to before I ended the last stream. So, gonna be skipping a few things, but that's why I have like a few of the things, like icons, that I wouldn't have normally at this point because I'm on Final Fantasy mode. As you can see above the little health bar up there. Anyway, continuing on this point, we're back. Sid is still here. Everyone else is fine. Yeah. That's how that happened. Got 10 sharp fangs, guys. We're already winning.
I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
I think the audio is okay. Yep, the audio is probably fine. Now we're gonna fight some Fallen and like an Akashic Dragon or something like that. And then we're gonna get to them. Oh yeah, I should probably skip this cutscene. As much as I like watching these, just to keep the playthrough kind of going and flowing and all that. Man, the guy who played Sid did a really good job with this. I gotta say, with this game, I haven't heard a ton of like English voice actors. Like obviously American voice actors, but like English actors I haven't heard a lot of. So hearing them in this game has made me go out and like check out a few of them. Like Ben Starr, for instance, who plays Clive. I've checked out a few of his things. Ralph Ineson. I'm actually considering getting Diablo 4 purely because I've heard he's in it and I really like his performance as Sid. Ow. My point is, I think there's something to be said about expanding like cultural understanding, or maybe not cultural, but like, you know, actors in other languages. Because I gotta say, also the guy who played Clive in German, Vincent Fallow, also really good at this. He's on Reddit too, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, apparently he also did a cosplay of Clive. What I'm saying here, this game has a really good voice cast in a lot of different ways. And I was very fond of the performances. I'm also considering doing videos about stuff like breaking down why acting works in some cases, or like what's good about it. Not sure how succinctly I could put it, but if I can find a way to do it that makes me happy, I'm considering making videos like that, because I don't see a lot of that on YouTube. Videos like analyzing acting and why it like works. Oh well. The setup that I'm running with regards to icons right now, I had heard that the one I've got on Odin at the moment is a pretty good idea. Like I've got Lightning Rod and Dancing Steel. And don't get me wrong, that's pretty good, but I will say, I did kind of like I use Garuda for basically the entire game just because it's so useful to have the half stagger bar thing that Garuda gives you with Deadly Embrace. I didn't realize that thing was still up. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, Geek Mr. Well, welcome to the stream. Very well. But with regards to icon abilities, I gotta be honest, I never really tried any of Ifrit's icon abilities. Mostly I stuck to Phoenix, Garuda, and then later Bahamut, because I really liked all of the abilities Bahamut gives you. Bahamut gives you a lot of really, I would even dare say OP kind of stuff. Granted, much like Odin, it does require some setup, but unlike Odin, it can be like really good for AoE sort of stuff and it has basically no cooldown. So if you're fighting a boss that attacks in very wide intervals with very easy windows for evasion, I rarely mess up that attack. Then it's very easy to use Mega Flare to get all of... Ow! Ow! How am I this dumb? Ow! Fucking... I'm not showing this off very well right now. There we go. Mega Flare dodge. That was not at me. I kind of... Whatever. I'm doing just fine, Geef Mr. L. How are you doing? There we go. Level 4. Also, I should use a potion. Oh yeah, half stagger, alright. Dang it. Oh, fucking. Dying in Final Fantasy mode happens quite a bit for me. Mainly just because I'm usually trying to, like, do a certain move or I kind of overestimate how much health I've got left. You know? But looking past that, currently the setup I have right now is really good for ad clear and a little bit of boss damage, but I'm also damaging bosses I feel like a little less than when I had just Garuda with... This might not be the best move for this. Damn it. Use Dancing Steel. Use it. There we go. Aha, you're feeling Luigi. Good to know. Alright, level 5. Good. Need to get both of them in front of me. God damn it. Let's look at a Mega Flare going. Just need to warm up a little bit. Both of them are in front. And it's level 4. Good. Aha! Insta-kill? No, why would it be an insta-kill? Why would I be that lucky? Oh, fuck. Okay, what the fuck is happening? My god damn it. How did I fuck that up twice? Oh no, I said fuck, YouTube's gonna demonetize me. Joke's on you, YouTube, I'm not even monetized. Strike me down! You can't. I will get past this. I'm feeling like I should deal with the Lich first, because honestly, Undertakers aren't really that bad. Yeah, just walk away from me. Why don't ya? There we go. Oh, what? It's doing the laser. But I got iframes because I got hurt before. And there we go. There's that. Ow. Alright, we're good. Come on, come on. I think ultimately I just need more stagger moves in my move set. right, and then we go for this to get the modifier up. Oh yeah, moving in a circle. No, not that. This thing. Oh, but can I get him to strike the lightning rod? I might, but it's probably gone by now. All right. All right, and then just stay behind him. Just stay behind him, and you're fine. Just do that. Just do that for me, Clive. Could have sworn I dodged in time, but whatever. Go down, fucker! Kamehameha! So close to another level. Not that levels really matter in this game, because they don't, but if they did, that would be a big deal. Also, I am on fire.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here.
The Guardian.
Made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
All right. And now for a boss that I really ought to have Garuda equipped for, but I do not. In theory, the setup I have right now is really good for damage. But for some reason, I feel like I'm just not hitting the same levels I was back in the base game. Maybe it's because bosses have, like, higher damage thresholds now, or maybe I'm just not doing the damage I thought I was. But we'll see. I also find it funny that there's a trophy for hitting 50,000 damage done in like a stagger combo, but I've hit well over 100,000. I've heard people getting as high as 200,000 in like the right combos. So
If it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Can't do it.
holy shit, one shot. And I can't even leave this mission. I really just need to dodge. Obviously, that was kind of my fault, but like...
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Really should have dodged that, but I guess I had super armor, so it's fine.
Always.
There we go. There we go. Come on, almost. There we go. Come on, almost at the halfway point. I believe in you, you can die. There we are, come on, just keep going. I believe in your ability to stop existing. Come on. Come on. Feeling lucky, punk? You feeling really lucky? Come on. Hit me again, I dare you. Try to hit me again. Come on. You can't. Actually, don't try. I wonder if I could theoretically kill this thing before I even deplete the stagger bar. Come on. Hit me! Fight me! Give me a hug! Oh, god damn it!
Where's he off to now?
I just used my cooldowns on you, you fuck. And I dodged a wave of fire. Get over here. Come on. Ow. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't care if we use the lightning rod or not. Plink. There we go. Let's go. Come on. There we go. I've heard that level 4 has higher damage potential than level 5 on bosses, mainly because the damage is taken out of the insta-kill part. Oh, fuck. Dragon Dance. I forgot about this move. Okay. Good. And now it's mostly dead. Come on. There we go. I don't even have to use another potion. Probably will, but I might not. Okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Perhaps my arrogance will be the death of me. Again. Or perhaps not. Hit me again. Do it. Ideally not from the sky.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So my arrogance was the death of me. That is just, yeah, all right. It's fair. Don't really have an argument there. You know, on one hand, I'm simultaneously glad and honestly kind of slightly unhappy with the fact that it does checkpoint health on the boss bar. Because on one hand, I did not deserve this win at that point, but I also definitely would have been a little mad at losing that. But it follows a similar sort of logic to FF14 where the AoE attacks that you can see on the ground do a lot more damage than just generic attacks. Because if you can see it and avoid it, that's kind of your cue to GTFO, as opposed to not doing that and dying. And now it's doing the thing. Aha, now I'm gonna get hit by one immediately, but yeah, oh, I dodged it this time. Usually whenever I do that, I'm still like mid-animation when I'm falling down. So I'll die while I fall out of it. Because they hit me in the middle of the air. You know what? I don't even care, laser. Where are you? Where's your body? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And now I'm at the next level. Wait a minute, did the enemies right before this give more XP than that? Have I been cheated? Lost meteorite, empty shard. I honestly don't know what most of these things are, mainly just because I never really use them. Or remember to use them. Alrighty then, skipping again. I don't think there's another boss between this one and Typhon. But perhaps there might be. Alright.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're waiting
Okay,
for
Sid, if we had second thoughts,
What are we waiting for?
would we be here? That's my question for you. Master Detective at Archives Raincoat is a cool game. Yeah, see, I've heard good things about that. I do want to play that. I just kind of forgot to grab it. Obviously, I can still go get it now. It's nothing stopping me, but you know, I will definitely get to that probably after Danganronpa. Maybe I'll play it at the same time. Maybe I won't. But I am interested in it because it is made by the creators, as you very likely know. Even the music kind of sounds similar. Not like the same, obviously, but yeah, headache, 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 yep. Mondays, am I right?
I've been here before.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Da 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 da. You know, honestly, after beating the game, I do kind of wonder what Typhon's relation is to the main villain.
Where are you? What do you want?
Fuck. It's still alive.
I love the sound design in this game too. The like that heavy metal clunking sound when he tried to grab Ramuh's staff. There we go. It's cool, but like, holy shit, it's scary. Really? Huh. I don't recall the other games being particularly scary, so that is interesting that they might be going for more of a horror angle. I hadn't considered that. It's like, what's scary about it? I was led to believe that, like, you basically solve mysteries by using the powers of other detectives to examine the crime scene and whatnot. Actually, I'm not entirely sure I remember what the thing about that was. All I knew is that it was... Maybe I got the mixed up with a different game. The protagonist has a goofy-ass name. Oh, really? What was it?
Stay down. By the flames.
Ow, ow, oh, well, but I was doing so well till now. There we go. Ow. Alright, we're good.
Not here.
Never mind. Who would have guessed that a firing squad would be my end? There's really someone who's going around one and the nostalgia is real. Oh, I'm gonna love that. I am positive I'm gonna love that. And we're back here. Anyone want to make the first shot? There we go. Level 4! But yeah, I am very interested if it reminds you of Danganronpa. That's a very good bar of judgment there. Because to me, that's like, I've wanted another Danganronpa game for a while. Granted, I still haven't finished V3, so there's... I could still just, you know, play an actual Danganronpa game I still haven't finished. However, I do like the idea of them continuing the franchise, because I really like that aspect of it. And even if it's not literally Danganronpa, if it's got the same sort of feeling, that's what I really like. Gotta say, big fan of that. There we are. Gonna dodge immediately. Dodge immediately. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Bahamut is the best in this game for passive damage, I think. I was surprised when I found the protagonist of Raincoat was Hifumi from Danganronpa 1. Wait, really? Oh, same B. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. That's gotta be interesting. That guy seemed like he had a lot of range. Don't remember who he is off the top of my head, but he did seem intriguing. No. There we go. Alright, now I can take them all out. Wait, I got... Guys, I'm gonna do something cool. I am killing them by the dozens. Actually, just to finish this out. Wait, no, wrong one. There we go. I don't think I've heard that guy in too much stuff, so it'll be very fun to get back to hearing his performance, because I liked it in Danganronpa 1. Yeah. That does not belong to you. Yep, and this is that.
That power isn't yours.
Maybe more someone in Danganronpa 3 too. Yeah, Danganronpa 3 brought back, I think, almost, like, not, I'm pretty sure the entire cast was people that they've had before. Like, I know the blue monocub was played by the guy who played Neko Whatsit in Danganronpa 2. Of course, that one guy whose name I forgot is also played by Hajime. Pretty sure they brought back, obviously Monokuma was the same guy. Kaede was played by Kyoko, I believe. So hey, that's another little connection there. I don't remember if Bryce Papenbrook was in there anywhere. He probably was, but I forgot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them came back for Danganronpa 3. Okay, can't skip this one. Come on, just blaze it down. Come on. Oh, cool, I still have these abilities. There's some icon abilities you get from later fights, and now I still have them here, so I can do even more damage. Speaking of Kyoko, the protagonist of Raincoat is screaming Kyoko in like tons of languages. Oh, that's really cool. I like it when they have like sort of similar things like that. Come on, a little more. Aha! And now for the laser. Oh yeah, look at that stagger damage. Well, his physical appearance and description match Kyoko when he acts like Makoto. Oh yeah, because he's got like the sort of pink hair and eyes. I like the character designs from that artist. They do a lot of very memorable designs, from the character, sort of like the colors, to really just all parts of it. Damn it, almost beat this without getting hit, but whatever. Bye, Geefs. Hope you have a good day. There we go. I've beaten this legless man. Unfortunately, I cannot skip this either. Now there's a part where a bunch show up. But which one is real?
How many more could there be?
And then it absorbs the rest. Demon Boy, yeah. As evidenced by the fact that he looks like a demon. Grandma, what 4 arms you have. All the better to strangle you with, child. Also, he's blonde now. True California girl, but as a guy.
As you wish.
I feel blessed. We're all a little blessed today. Come on, come on. I can open YouTube. My first recommendation videos are Airhead stream, Monica with sexy dance Danganronpa opening. Well, what are you doing watching my stream? Why not watch the sexy Monokuma things? I know exactly what you're talking about. Two of the greatest things of all time right next to each other. Aw, thanks. I am honored that you would watch me over the sexy Monokuma dance. I realize how hard that is to resist. Every day when I wake up, I have to resist spending the entire day watching the sexy Monokuma dance. It cost me my marriage. Regardless. Almost got him stunned. Almost got him stunned. There we go. Oh, yeah. You already watched Monokuma. It's got recommended because... Oh, yeah. I gotcha. That's very good. Gotta say. Alright, I forgot about the demon wall thing. Almost got through all of them. But no dice. No avail. Ah, shit. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I was not expecting the return. Come on. Man, I hope I don't break the buttons in my controller. This is a lot harder than I remember. Oh, God. There we go. Ah, we're cooking with onions. You have Monokuma plush for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. You don't need a reason to have the bear. Ow. Ow. Ah, okay, there we did it. All right. Oh, there. All right. Oh, no. You with your fucking AoEs and your shites. Ow. Ow. Aha, you can see he's getting tired based on how... I thought I had more time to dodge. I am out of fire lights. I am gonna have to not die. Not that it's gonna be overwhelmingly hard usually, but there we go. Man, I started this fight so well. I was dodging everything, but... And now there's probably a little more for quick time events. There we go. Who says other Diamond Up characters than the Rain Code characters? I still have all the flips if Reed does. I liked it in 15. I liked it here. Yeah. I also really love 16's version of Hellfire. This guy's shoulder to waist ratio is insane. Oh, he's still holding it. Oh, this is still cool. There we go. Goodbye, Typhon. Oh, did I level up? Probably should have. I did not. Oh, I did get another one of these though, so now I can make the special version of that. It's gonna skip all the cutscenes, unfortunately. Much as I like them, we've already seen them on this channel. There are multiple. There are multiple. Many cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view them all. They really should have put that in there at some point. That's one minor gripe with the game, is that that would have been very funny to see at some point.
Please, we don't know anything. She dies here.
Okay, but what if I didn't, though? Okay, now imagine though if you didn't hit me. There we go. But yeah, it is cool to see that Marenko keeps the spirit of Danganronpa alive. There we go, they're all dead. There we go. The power of Zantetsuken, everyone.
Enough of this.
Or Zantetsuken, however you pronounce that.
They brought a pet.
Yeah, let's bring a pet to school day. And I'm about to lay down a lesson. That was almost cool. They are very fast. Dang it, I was gonna make this the boss that I beat without damage. Whatever. I had to do that for one of the trophies anyway, so I was really hoping that I could land that at least once. And I can absolutely destroy its stagger bar if I can get it to keep attacking this lightning rod. Oh, how did that not hit the thing? Come on, get closer. Not that close. In fact, get away. There we go. Come on, bring that combo counter up. Damn it, I didn't time it properly. And come on, bring the counter up. There we go. Such a stylish way to end fights. So, apparently killing this cat gives me more experience than killing a dragon. That's a very buff cat. That cat has been lifting. Didn't think it was possible for a cat to lift, but cat lifts. Yep, and now we are back to where we were. And it has taken almost an hour to get back to the part where I should have been at to begin with. So, timestamp. Get here if you want to just catch up on where I was. Home, sweet home. No more skipping cutscenes.
Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Except I also need to go to Blackthorn and get him to make me the sword. Then it's completely the same. And that's all it's different. Yep, everyone calls him Sid now. That's the other thing.
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Why they just stand there gawking? Oh wait, does she have Aha!
You'll not find a better price than that.
I'll take
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
one of your finest of each of those.
What do you need?
All right.
Fall into you.
For starters, Levin Bolt Reforged.
No scratches, right?
Excellent. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Here we are.
You can thank me later.
No, hold on. I'll equip that
I'm a best
later.
worker, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. I'm a best work, but it'll do.
Let's see. Can I make a better one of these? I don't think I can. At least not yet. Ooh. I also never got this the first time, so yeah, I'm kind of screwed on that front. I don't even know where to get these, but yeah, I didn't get those in my first playthrough. So that's a problem there.
Well,
Now let's see. So my AP is now increased by 40%. My XP is now increased by 30%. I should very easily be able to max out all of my stuff, which I've been slowly doing. Because I also need to master all the icon stuff for each trophy. Might as well master all the moves that I use the most. Like this one. Now I can really mix and match. Alright, got all those. Got everything for a freet. I will slowly make my way around the rest of this. Then I can mix and match about as freely as possible.
There you are, Clive.
It's
Word
Sid
of your
now.
Adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
Kupka doesn't really seem like the guy to miss any of his men, based on how they spoke about getting killed last time.
Keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
Yep.
None worth
Also,
it.
Clive got his bearer
Still
tattoo removed,
feeding
so
the
keep an eye on that.
army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Getting a lesson from Vivian.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than
The
hole
only
of a
college
guy
professor
lives
who gives
where
extra
he
credit
knows it.
for crime.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Well, most college professors wouldn't do that, I think.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
back from your mission?
Yay, the lady who
I'm
tells us
feeling your hand
everything.
of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Which is a Final Fantasy name if I've ever heard one.
Attempts have been made on my life.
A lot of really
And
good,
none
like,
was
I know
especially
people clown on Clive, but Clive Rossfield actually kind of feels like a Final Fantasy name to me.
Could it be that you've come for one of
As
my
does
lessons?
Vivian Ninetails.
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself
Like, generally,
in
Final
massive
Fantasy will have a
armies
mix
and
of,
outlaws.
like, real names
Well, most
and names that aren't even
Though there's
remotely,
nothing
like,
out of trying,
name
is it,
names.
Clive?
Like,
But the
Tifa
real
Lockhart.
question
I don't think... Is Tifa a real name?
here.
Like, people will have Tifa? Or was that created just for this game? Or, rather, Final Fantasy VII?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeast
Then you've also got
Escalon
Clive
has
and
endured,
Vivian.
recent days have seen the plague
Jill.
wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Hugo is a real
For
name.
which reason she has
Barnabas
continued to wage war on
is
her
somewhat of a
rival
real
across the
name.
strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
I know Dion is a name, but I've never heard
Odin
anyone
would sooner
with
pour
that
his
as their
sword
first
than
name.
elude relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately
Is it
claim
really a
to be
neighbor
the
if they're
center of
miles
the
and
world?
miles away?
Certainly, there is no better place to
I guess
stage a
logistically
war.
speaking, you are your closest neighbor at that point.
The Holy Empire's
but not
reach spans
quite.
the twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
Really, not really friends, considering they kidnapped and then subsequently basically tortured a friend of ours, so... Say more like
You were born in Twinside.
vague acquaintances.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion.
Yeah.
Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
Indeed.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and... we
Yeah,
shall
I'm gonna
discuss
go do the little errand, little side quest thingamajig.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelf.
Tomes.
Tell him it was...
Let me suck your tomes.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Still does surprise me a little bit that Harpocrates was one of the people who made it out of certain doom there at the hands of Kupka. I will say the game also never said explicitly who gave Kupka the head in the box, but I'm almost positive it was Barnabas. Because sending a head in a box does not seem like anything Sid would do, and it seems like a lot of stuff that Barnabas would do.
Now that is a name I have
To,
not
like,
heard for a long
incite
time.
anger.
So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed.
I thought my name was Crates.
I believe this
It's written
belongs
right
to
on my
you.
name tag.
Vivian asked me to return.
Well, half of it. On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer
You think
possess
kids wouldn't
necessary
eat lemon tarts,
for
'cause-
such indulgence, either
'cause
in words or
They're so,
deeds.
like, tangy.
That said, I have continued
Kids
my
usually like
search
sweet
for
things, right?
mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But
Right, it's been a while since I've been a
without
kid, but...
access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
Yeah.
Here it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world.
My
who
eyes are
indulge the
open.
whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
I always
He's
filch
got a
nuts.
pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as moogles.
A little racist to say that when we got one working here.
The
Want me to
twins-
send you to HR?
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must.
Grieving is a
Time will give you
process.
The time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
It is also an art
I'll be back
form.
soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Ayo, you gonna level up?
Ah, Clive. A moment, if I may. You'll be pleased to hear that I've completed another volume. And while my collection is still far from becoming the 1,000 tomes that young Crow has quaintly dubbed it, I hope the knowledge chronicled within might yet
Good to hear
be
that you've
some
employed
benefit to
crows. They are very smart.
Of course, I would not
Or was
have
that
written half
ravens?
as many volumes without the tales you
Or are crows
the
and
others
ravens the
bring
same
back
thing?
from
Kind of
the
like,
travels, for which generosity
panthers
I
and
shall be forever
jaguars.
grateful. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Ah, fuck you!
Wish to study the tomes?
I am... What other mystery is there? I did all the side quests. I completed the story. Why aren't you at level 8? Fuck you! But also thank you for cataloging all of this. It is a very, very good job, and I appreciate the work. Really though. Man, I beat the game. I did everything. What else could you need? Okay, Mysteries of the Realm. Apparently it's not fully complete. In fact, I'm gonna not click on that because that has spoilers in it.
Always welcome,
But,
Clive.
you know, come on, dude. What else do you want? What do you want from me?
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
No, I'm not.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was
The
like
scar kind of decently blends with his
being
face.
myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto
A
left
later
it
side
with
quest tells you that it's like a 50-50 chance of removing it, so that begs the question, like,
I'll have a look.
and then you
how
get some
much
rest.
did they really want to gamble on Clive surviving that? When he was their leader,
What could Gav have thought worth
And-
the letter?
their main dude. Oh, my stuff is gone! I had a full wall of memories there! Again, not really twin daggers, more like... I guess fraternal twins works. Hey Jill, what's cracking?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
The Republic's play. I saw the Republic's play the other day. Frankly, the acting was okay, but the music score was phenomenal.
What does
That was a
Gav say?
shitty joke. I don't even know what I was thinking with that one.
An army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge.
Randalar just sounds like a fun place to
Him
live.
and his men occupied with the defense of the
Except for all the problems you hear
Less
about it
likely to trouble
later,
us.
Good news, then.
but like, mostly good.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5
Long
If I
years.
could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Yeah,
Your body knows
you gotta
this
use
only too
euros
well.
or Disney bucks.
It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
Glass.
The crystals take more than they give.
Well, yeah, that's why they call it the
Change
Curse of the
from
Crystals.
momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss
I feel
upon
like some of that
loss.
was the people's fault. but
And now?
yeah, go off.
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Yeah, the Northern Territories are kind of fucked.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change
Makes
that.
sense that Jill would go along with it when you consider the fact that she's from a place that has been almost completely destroyed by the Blight. There's a very good chance her friends and family from that point in her life are
Try not
gone.
to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
And they know he was there because of what Clive is about to pull out of his shirt.
He did.
Keeps it close to his heart, that thing.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out.
Game, you good? Oh. It didn't stall like this last time I played it.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that.
I'm guessing this is more a problem with the capture card than anything else. That's all I can really think of.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Yup. The Final Fantasy theme. Da 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 da. Ah. Sparkling death water. You guys ever had like soda or sparkling anything? Cause man, I do not care for it. I don't know, like it's like I tried drinking it and it just tries to fight me.
And so the North is lost.
Yep, see, North is gone. That's where Jill's from.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Time to find somewhere else to ruin.
Much is ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Keep playing the game, Joshua. Keep doing the thing.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Mess.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If... Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know who said this, but there was one idea I heard about Last of Us 3 that should be called The Rest of Us instead of Last of Us. And be about something different than Joel, Ellie, or Abby, or anyone. It should just be about new characters, and you know what? Kind of agree.
What do we know, Otto?
Like, I like the world, like the characters, I like the themes of Last of Us. I feel like the end of part 2 was a good place to leave off for the story for the characters we've been introduced to thus far. Maybe we should just go with some new ones.
Vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Not
You thought
right
this
at
was
all.
planned? Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls.
And Clive's like, ah, my
They've strung
balls.
up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
And the problem being with that? What's wrong with restoring the House of Rossfield to power? It's a good house.
The wind was blowing. Complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up
But
the search.
I
But if this
am
is as bad as I
faster.
think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
When I do this face, like it kind of reminds me of that one thing that Woody did in Toy Story 1 where he was like, and then it immediately changed something else. Also, fun fact about Toy Story 1, none of the characters in general, I think, none of them have their eyes blink at the same time. Oh wait, guys, I have to do this side quest. I have to. Look at it. Cock and ball. I found this like right after I started like playing it after doing the other thing. I could not wait to show this to you guys. Cock and ball. The actual side quest has nothing to do with what it sounds like the title would be, but I think it's funny. Alright, let's go to Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Well, someone died.
We need to find the others.
Hard truth to accept, but they did. It's just, you know, they took him out to the pasture. They set him up on the farm.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
Set the barn on fire.
Also thought you might need some help.
And other euphemisms for death.
You could say that, yes.
Or
They're saying the
metaphors?
Emperor descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
I'm sure Abby's strong enough to fight them.
But before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how.
I heard that game didn't do too well.
Sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Well, it'd be easier to be a little careful if people didn't keep calling me Sid in public.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison.
Also, wrong way.
To act alone.
I think. Wait, where am I going? Okay, that way.
Had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp.
Oi, look sharp. Oh yeah, the Blood Axe mercenaries. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've, on this playthrough, pet Torgal yet. So let me just go ahead and do what I must. There you go, little guy. Have fun with that. Actually, another thing I wanted to check. Is Torgal up to... No, he's still not further than Dromi Striker. Man, I've beaten the game. I'm a few hours into a Final Fantasy playthrough. I was under the impression...
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn black shields, that's what happened.
The what?
Shields.
The bastards
bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you
That
think
must
you
be
can let me
terrifying for the enemy to see. Just the all the sick rising from their beds to specifically smite them when they know they can use magic. That's gotta be crazy.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
Yeah.
Even for the Empire.
But you know Clive's mother would absolutely do that to fuck with him. Just to piss him off, because she's just such a bitch. Clive's mother is absolutely awful. Imagine not having redeeming qualities. Could be me.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
And the piles of dust are especially, like, heart-wrenching about this, being that
No.
it looks like someone was there but crumbled. You know?
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers.
My wallet is still full. And I'm about to make a direct deposit of my sword in your chest.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
It is the law.
Darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words?
Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Here we are. Oh, they are much higher level than me. Oh god. How did that happen? Dang it, I could have sworn that was gonna... Come on, you know what? Level 2 is fine. I can do that. I may be dealing a lot less damage than I thought I would. Oh boy. Yeah! Flame his balls! But yeah, like I said, levels don't mean a lot in this game. I'm 4 levels under these guys and I'm still cleaning their clocks. Nice clock, bro. Just cleaned it for you.
Is that all of them?
Clive, it would say new enemies approaches if there was more of them. Got 130,000 for that.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Perhaps.
Found her.
The abbot.
Yeah. Aw, that guy was nice.
bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive.
Man, you gotta hate the way Bear's treated in this game. I realize that's kind of like the point, but
We're friends
man.
of Arthur. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
Yep. Well, the ones
That were
in our immediate vicinity are dead. That is, yeah. If all of them were dead, we wouldn't have a problem here.
the Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
Friend or foe?
We found a survivor.
Probably friend, but in case of foe, draw the sword.
Clive. He's gone.
Man, he's stoned.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No one needs to die like this. Yeah.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice.
Well, they probably would have been killed regardless, so...
And chose to meet it on their
Oh.
terms. Fighting for those
Just what
who
Sid
fought
wished
them.
for, a world they can die on their
Rose from
terms.
their beds.
Not quite what Clive wished for, which world they could live on their own terms, but... Yeah, they're halfway there.
Gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's Jump.
Hmm.
The currents there are swift.
Is Riddick's Jump the next Riddick movie?
Dust there himself and perform the casting. I'll get someone to. I'll do
Is it just Vin Diesel jumping over a gap in like an Impala?
Cole and I will remain here.
Combining the best of Riddick and Fast and the Furious? Release. Wait, there's a thing. Lawless Meteorite. That'd be a pretty cool name for a band. Also, where am I going? Oh. Literally have to go all the way around. Alrighty then. Do. Alright, and this is where it introduces hunting. I can't believe they turned our remains into an enemy. I knew League of Legends was supposed to be demonic, but... I will break you. Come on, come on. Here we are. That will hit me though. Or not, haha! My face might be Shrekable, but my timing's impeccable. Damn it, never mind. Completely lost that. Ow. Oh boy. There we go. Hopefully this will give me all the XP I need to win at life. Come on, keep trying to hit me. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hit me. There we go. There we go. Ah, 104,000 for that. Dang. All right.
You didn't see that coming.
You never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too oh, I'm not doing that. All right. Okay.
That must be the bridge.
Yep, just throw the ashes into the ocean. So this really is like single player FF14. There's even like a little sparkly thing to let you know where you ought to stand and then hold the button for the thing.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Oh, bear it because they're bearers? Was that it, Clive, that they're bearers? Was that what he said?
And now they are truly free.
So, shall we scatter ourselves to the water as well if we want to be free?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back.
Pyre? I barely know her.
Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
You think the person who coined the term pyre knew it rhymed with fire and just went it because like it was funny to rhyme things? Or do you think he was just a genius who didn't even realize till someone made a pun about it and then he hated himself? I like to think about that sometimes. I don't know what else does, doesn't make any sense, but just a thought. To entertain me when I don't even know what I'm doing here. Regardless. Perform the casting, return to Martha's Rest. I did the casting, now they're just there.
Thank you, Founder.
Also, I feel like this is one of the only elevators we even see in the game. I guess a lot of old elevators probably were mostly used just to transport cargo or whatever, but I don't know, I think I would have seen more of these in like castles or what have you. It's a tiny little elevator. They move people from one floor to another. They killed my bearer. I demand recompense. That's what that guy sounds like.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Wait, that's pronounced bad, not bade?
Doesn't mean I won't. doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
That's one of those things where I can't really tell if it's like that's the way the English say it or that's the way everyone's supposed to say it and I'm just wrong.
This was all my fault.
Like the aluminium thing.
You couldn't have known.
Apparently both aluminum and aluminium are both correct. I looked that up.
The rumors started moons ago. Of
Moons
black-clad
ago.
devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
Ah, yes. A bunch of Darth Vaders.
About lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
That's the thing, Clive. Not really a lot of sense to your mother's actions. She's just kind of terrible.
More time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those
Big men or big
they
swords?
can come in here again and
Or both.
threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Hey, my man!
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
A little odd the language you use there, but hey, sure, why not? 2600 XP. What is that gonna get me in this day and age? Oh, right, this side quest I am gonna have to do. The one with the plus on it. For various reasons.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
Very handy.
You are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Noble.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds.
Clive, you know what a chocobo is. You've ridden one.
Ones? And not just any chocobos at that.
Maybe he's more surprised that they're like noble ones.
Our flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true.
To be fair,
Why, they saved me
if
from
a
the
gang
bandits
of like
yesterday.
8-foot tall birds with really strong legs came out and started like trying to kick the shit out of me,
Looking
I wouldn't want to fight them.
sore.
Hell, I barely want to fight him in this when Clive is also like 8 feet tall.
Go and help 'em.
Hey yo, why not? Pro tip for anyone watching this. Plus sign side quests give you a lot of good stuff. Definitely do those.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason this quest is a plus sign.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Just gotta get on, getting on.
A white feather.
What could this be?
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
I've got to get back to my Pokemon playthrough. Because, you know, Brave Bird is a moving... Okay, anyway. Thinking more about this.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Yeah, they are kicking ass. Which makes sense, because they have giant feet. Again, I wouldn't want to fight something that, like, is that size. I'm not going to fight a dinosaur.
You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts.
As am I.
And I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then.
You realize, you gotta be honest, they should just realize at some point that perhaps trying to kill someone who very much looks like a main character is not a good idea. Yeah, there we go. Screw you, hairier hound. I've seen hairier hounds than you. Ow, okay, maybe this isn't going as well as I thought. Ow. Ow. My timing is not as good as I thought. There we go. Now we're good. There we go. We got one. Got two, almost three. I'll take three. But I can also take four. So much damage going already. We are melting this man alive. In the furnace of death. $136,000. Without even using Zantetsuken. And while 4 levels under. That should tell you something.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
Bored.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Ambrosia! Quack. Like the chocobo quack sound.
It is you.
Woof.
You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
You think chocobo eggs taste good?
Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
I sorted them out.
Whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Very unscathed. Practically mint condition. This here is my bird.
I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. No,
Also, I have no idea how long a chocobo is supposed to live.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Did it?
A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Heh.
Well,
What didn't you think?
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
She's not her own master now. I'm my own master now, plays in reverse.
It seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
Clive just really has the whole repertoire of animal best friends.
Oh, stay right where
Doesn't
you
quite have a Red
are.
13 sort of like talking dog best friend, but he's got an animal best friend. And she's got a sword! You idiots, we've all got swords! Punished.
Doesn't
Ambrosia.
she got an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed.
Granted, it's the wrong eye, but
How much do I owe you?
punished Ambrosia.
Few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course.
Venom
She's earned her
Ambrosia.
right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without
I
her.
do like the name Venom Snake, though.
You hear that,
Pretty cool.
Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Good bird.
Well, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
I am fond of this bird.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Oh, and those are the chocobos used for companions. Yeah. Wow, they gave a lot of experience. Now I'm only underleveled by 3 levels. Ambrosia's tack. And a lot of sharp fangs. Not sure where the fangs came from, but we got them. Oh yeah, return to the hideaway. Yeah. Sorry, Ambrosia, can't use you immediately. Gotta go talk to my friend Gav.
Where's Gav?
Gav.
I hear there's trouble.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Seems to be his most defining feature based on how everyone talks about it.
What no kind words for your old pal Gav.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
Go to the
Now sit
pond.
down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
I do now.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
Yeah.
And now the Republic's finally decided
Both
to
of those
follow
sound
suit,
pretty great.
using
I can absolutely see why he
creation
tried to
as an
invade.
excuse to declare
Not a good
war
thing.
on
Shouldn't have done it.
Lined up
But he
right
did.
outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
The author of this did a pretty good job with the writing.
Sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Surrounded by dragons.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Asolfo is his favorite. But it's such an obvious joke to make, but
There is one place,
yeah,
however,
fine.
where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to
Simple,
help.
we just wait till winter for the ocean to freeze and walk across.
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings.
Did it not occur to you they were the same family?
Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield. of
Gav, you're
course.
smarter than this, man. Come on.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
We're waiting for very little. Plot development. And there are a few things here that we can do now, like hunts and other side quests. Alrighty then.
What are we waiting for indeed?
Indeed. Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. We can go nowhere else. We are not blessed with a bounty of options.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
What about his mouth?
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And
I
wasn't
want
it
him to
Sir
lick
Joseph
Kupka in his
Davidson
sleep so that way he
best
keeps
left
waking up all
unnoticed?
confused.
Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
To murder people.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Lines of blood. But now, doesn't matter how far we need to go, because we can just chocobo there.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Faster!
You know, this village is pretty old, but that port is older. I am the king of comedy.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Not to be confused with the royalists, which are different.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
New Dawn is a recurring theme in the game, I think. Or something that's brought up a lot.
Transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Well, full enough.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be
And a juice box.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You fancy a dance in the gallows? I'd rather not dance in the gallows.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire
Good job.
wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
I also forgot to buy more potions, which I could do now, but I could also not.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I
Oh, they were wearing black.
Before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Firebrands. I never really heard the term before this game. I think Koji Fox, who I've heard does the translations for this, localization I should say,
Those Imperial soldiers
is very particular with the way they pick.
Strangers a thing.
Localization theme for this and 14 both are very good.
I speak for the people.
They pick a lot of interesting
And we
words,
have nothing more to say to you.
like the apothecary.
Amber, and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes,
we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
I mean, that is nice, but at the same time...
Become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
You know...
These people live with a knife to their throats.
Clive really is Batman.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Yeah, Clive's mother is still just...
You all right?
She is an abysmal trash heap of a person.
It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well...
Wrap trash and velvet.
The Imperials
Still
deem
trash.
pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
The likelihood is not high. Shallop. What is a shallop, guys? Someone explain to me. Is that like an English thing, or is that just a made-up word? I know all words are made up, but
This pass will take
is it a word people would actually say anywhere? What is a shallop? I know a shallot is a type of onion, but I am unaware of what a shallop is.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. More of my mother's men.
Actually, you know what? I will fight them.
Be safe. To me, Flames!
But does this kill any of them? It does not.
Let darkness fall!
Aha! I was faster! There we go. Alright, this should be enough to kill them. Provided that they actually get close enough for me to kill them. Man, that guy just sidestepped it. Get this guy a promotion if I don't kill him. There we go. That was worth 36,000. Leveling curve is steep once you get to this level.
Let's go.
Whoa, okay. Oh, well, whoa, there. Got that. Two sharp fangs. Two Sharp Fangs sounds like the name of a sitcom about two dogs trying to find love and romance and food, mainly food, throughout their little lives. Kind of like 2.5 Men, but not.
Blood, Clive.
Blood, Jill.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
I wasn't told shit.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
Mm-hmm.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these,
Hmm.
our swords we swear.
Say that.
Did she make them do that just to piss off Clive, or what was her goal there?
True shield of Rosaria.
There we go. Level 5! Still the most stylish way to end the fight. Easily. Very anime. I know people might have been worried that there wasn't enough anime stuff in this game. I think this is absolutely anime enough.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Same thing with the icon fights and the clashes.
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Hmm.
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Hmm. Ambrosia, I don't want to walk 20 feet. Get over here.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I could probably jump over the gate.
Straight home now. Find something, boy. Death.
Death approaches.
Found her.
Yep, forgot about that. Yikes. Nope, no survivors here, unfortunately. Clive, your mother is one of the worst people alive. Rectify it.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't.
Yeah, but we also don't have time for a side quest of taking down each and every body, but...
They may already be in Port Isolde.
Alright. The port that is older than this.
No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
We could try. Remember, guys, it never hurts to ask. Granted, will they? Most likely not. The answer is probably no. But it's not about what they will let us do. It's about what we can force them to make us do after we kill them.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Shame the Empire doesn't care about that. Let me ask you guys this. Is there any place that's ever been called, like, an empire that hasn't been at least a little evil? Because I feel like most of them have.
Run like the wind. All right.
Like, not even, I don't think there's, like, an empire, like, something that's like, oh, the empire of this place. And people are like, oh, that's a good, nice, helpful place to be.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah. Uncle.
That's the main gate.
Uncle.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
You know, it is nice that this game has a lot of really cool sword designs, but slight complaint there is that one, there's no transmog, and two, there's no real reason to use most of them for longer than like 10 minutes. Honestly, I feel like they could have just cut down the number of swords. And then you'll have to remove the bodies. It'll be a hassle for you. That guy's got balls.
Noticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes.
There's always the back door, if you know what I mean.
The nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit.
It's the literal back door.
Amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
The Lazarus. Also, imagine being so scared of the common people that you build tunnels underground to avoid them when you go to town.
The entire place looked abandoned.
My God.
Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is
The pompousness. Black Light Burns. That's the first album of the band I mentioned earlier. The thing that's like, oh yeah, that'd be a good band name. That's the first album, Black Light Burns.
This is nothing like I remember it. How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Ooh, a thingy. Oh, that was gonna do a thing. Never mind.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Ah, visitor, I barely know her. Hello, my fine English gentleman.
Show ourselves out.
Well, they're not snapping their fingers. That's usually the worst part. They're probably not thugs. Oh, you're just innocent weapon salesman. of the Purple Guild, because they're all wearing purple. Oh, well, these guys are not high level at all. There we go, and there I win. See, guys, the Bahamut combo is just really, really good. Ah, ding.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that, and he's long dead.
Man, Clive makes such an impression on everyone around him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me.
So, Wade.
I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So, Wade.
Wade is still taller somehow. Also, apparently in Wade's backstory, he was a guy who had trees fall on him, so clearly he picked up the axe to, take on the trees, you know? Basically unstoppable.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded
Smart,
together
hide
to
under their
form the
nose.
Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas,
Remember, guys, always go to places where you think people will try to look for you, because sometimes they'll outthink themselves and think, no, they would never hide there, that's too stupid. And it is stupid, but it works, which thus makes it not stupid.
has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
Yeah.
The Cullings.
Imperials.
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
They love the metric system.
Aye. The foul
Or they hate it. Wait, which one is the one that's, like, not... Wait.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even
So,
knowing what I know about
metric... Is that the opposite of the empirical system, or, like...
her hatred for bearers was no
the
secret.
same thing?
She wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the
Oh
realm.
yeah, no, she's crazy.
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
Buick. It is interesting to hear how things get their names sometimes.
Remove the head, perhaps. Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
Madness.
We must.
Hmm.
So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I liked Sir Wade. He's a cool dude.
Well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And put me back on the throne where I didn't belong before, but I kind of want to go now.
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Must be nice to have someone you thought was dead come back from the dead after years and be your friend again. Usually when that happens with me, they just want to kill me.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Go for the legs.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest. Very good. Now make ready for battle. As you command.
I like the little salute they do with the two hands in the chest thing.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
I gotta say, it's like, I don't know, it just seems malicious to have made an order of, like, the band that your dead husband used to lead, who you orchestrated the death of, mind you, because you wanted more power.
Since they burned their first village.
Annabella was just evil, which is also, like, kind of funny, because I remember people wondering whether, like, oh hey, are they gonna flesh out Annabella in a way that makes her likable and stuff, versus just making her, like, cartoonishly a bad guy? And no, they didn't. People were kind of worried about that, because 14 has plenty of villains that have been humanized to the point where it's really more of a, like, oh, well, now I kind of feel bad for them because bad things happen to them. Annabella, not a single goddamn thing. Granted, some of the stuff that happened to her, not great. But, for the most part, she's still just an awful person.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your
You'll find that we do a lot of presuming here in this part of the country.
For Rosaria!
Anything you want to add, Jill, or?
Your petty revolution ends here.
Well, I killed a few of them.
On these our swords we swear.
There we go. I don't even need to use my other abilities. Kill the captain last. Have him go down with the ship.
Reinforcements from the far bank.
There we go. Aha!
More dragons. Words. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
This will rack up some hits. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Pretty sure there's also now a, yep, Dragoon boss.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
That black armor looks really cool.
Is in dire need of cleansing.
When's the Power Wash Simulator map for this this place coming out? How did you not hit the lightning rod there, dude? There we go. Come on. Build it up. Take the stagger meter down. Come on. Did we get the insta-kill? Not even close. All right. Hey, yo, we can get the 150, though. Will this kill?
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Ow. Sir, I would thank you to keep your hands to yourself.
We've missed you.
Goal! All right.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the
Why do you need to be so polite? We're all killing people. We're good.
Though I doubt my
We're
mother
all
will take
English
this
here.
well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions ranked.
We know about putting people into the mud.
Then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot.
You ever get that thing where you're sitting in like a leather chair in someone's office for like some reason or another because they like having leather chairs, but it's really hot and your skin sticks to it, but you don't want to move because you don't want to like break eye contact and lose power in the situation. So you just have to keep sticking to the seat until you're eventually like molded into it.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die.
I know where I'm going with this, but yeah, that's the situation that happens sometimes.
When the Rosarian standard flies over
Trying to make a deal, and it does not go as well as you want.
So wait,
Yeah.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Let's go meet Uncle Byron. Getting plenty of XP for this one.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
Lord
was
Byron.
the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
Well, yeah.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice Regency
Exactly, because if they know what he's doing, they'll kill him. And we don't want Byron to die. Byron's fantastic.
where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that
Interesting word choice, considering what we know about him later.
it is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
And not dead. You do have to prove that you're not a ghost. You have to show evidence in the class trial to prove that you're not a ghost.
And those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
That is still one of the funniest parts of a Danganronpa game.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Yeah.
Or the Lord Commander.
Sad.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
My lord, I request a Ferrari. You know, I knew it wasn't gonna happen, the whole like its icon timeline, but I still kind of hope they might have put it in there somewhere.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
You can hear the heavy footsteps, and that's a very good way to kind of introduce the character. Interesting little cinematic trick.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Just the stark contrast between how like stern Clive looks and how fun Byron looks.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Clive, do the thing. Do the thing. Come on.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
Crandall.
Loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Jill's having the time of her life.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Clive is absolutely a theater kid. Look at the way he's like doing all this.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Yeah, baby!
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Yeah. Byron used to be an actor. That's kind of a fun little thing there. Apparently he's also played by the guy who played Count Fortemps in FF14.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
He's just such a jolly guy.
Form the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
I just like to imagine the kitchens are like, man, we have to wake up in the middle of the night. Why? Oh, the Lord's nephew is back from the dead.
Go on, sit.
How do you even prepare a meal for that? What do you prepare, like bereavement Oreos?
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
It's a question you gotta ask yourself, like, what's the sort of appropriate meal when your family members come back from the dead? It's probably not wine.
Bella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new
In-laws, am I right?
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her
She's been a monster! She was never not a monster! You should have known this.
I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience.
Yeah.
That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us.
They are a rather merry band. The men in tights.
She will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Something I'm sure they both kind of regret.
A ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Oh, my nephew would never lie to me.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Jill's out for fucking blood.
Tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Byron knows how to set him up and knock him down.
Clive is telling the truth.
Not necessarily in that order.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
And Jill's like, you know, fair.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest
Not even
fate.
Jill's supporting him on that.
One thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
Yeah, but Clive is like a good bad guy, so like...
An outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Very good, sir. Rutherford has no fucking clue what's going on tonight. He's not ready for the party that's about to happen. Rutherford! A picture, if you will.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Indeed.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I think I've spent most of the last half hour watching cutscenes. Hey, I'm up for it. Honestly, if 16 was a TV show, I'd be up for it. It was a fun set of characters. I like them.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
You know, if they do have another... If they have like a DLC for this game,
Because once they learned
to like flesh things out or just make the world even cooler, which I'm up for.
those who could.
I would, one, I think a Jill DLC would be pretty cool. And two, maybe something about
So I became their puppet.
certain things that are not shown in the game thus
Telling
far.
myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything.
See, this right here is a very good little scene that shows why Jill and Clive kind of vibe together. They're both very hurt people who found something in each other.
Had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
Mm.
Do you understand? I want to choose a different path.
So yeah, she's clearly going through something that Clive kind of went through back when the whole Phoenix Gate thing was discovered.
On my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Just like he did.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Exactly. Ride or die.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Yep.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Yeah. Explain to them that your uncle is really fond of you. Also, maybe you shouldn't have your faces shown at the docks when these people may not always be under the employ of your uncle. Alright, let's go back to the hideaway. That'll probably be it for this stream. We spent a long time. My brain hurts. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian...
Can I can go other places, alright. In case I need to do side quests.
Probably make an
Or
educated
hunts. A variety of things. What do you got for me, kiddo? Desiree?
Oh, Cla-
The patrons, what does...
Yeah, I've already got the dialogue
Come
for
to
it.
claim your just
I need to
desserts.
see it twice.
You earned this.
Respect.
All done?
I don't think the Berserker ring gets a second little whatever there. But some other stuff I've got does. Which is precisely why I need to go to Blackthorn really quick. I could do this off camera. Actually, wait, I don't think I have any new recipes yet. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an Arrowhead. My next stream is this Sunday where I get back to trying to fight Jebel and Deltarune, which will be a pain in the ass. Or I'll beat him. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. Regardless, I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is this Sunday. I just said that. And I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.